Hello folks, welcome back to our channel. In the previous video, we saw how to configure Lex Chatbot in our console to query for information from the Valaxy's YouTube channel. Today we are going to see how to extend the chatbot by integrating with the Slack channel. Say for example, you have a bot which is working fantastically and you want to have the user to as the convenience of using it from a Slack channel or a Facebook Messenger or Twilio SMS, then you can go ahead and do that. All of these things are possible. So in today's demo, we are specifically going to talk about integration with the Slack channel. So let's get started. If you have not configured a Lex chatbot, go ahead and watch the previous video where I've shown how to do that. So we are going to continue from that point. Here we have a fully functional Lex chatbot which is configured, and if I go to my channel settings, as of now there is nothing configured for Slack channel. You can see here everything is empty, the callback URL as well as the post URL. So we are going to configure this, and for that we need some client ID, client secret and verification token. This can be usually obtained from your Slack administrator. If you are the administrator, you can go ahead and do that yourself. So if you go to the Slack section, let us say that you have admin privileges, you can configure your apps. So I've already created an app which doesn't have any configurations at the moment, and we are going to call this app as Valaxy Help Desk. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you will find the credentials that are required to configure it. And apart from this, we need to do few more settings. So if you go ahead and go to the bot user section, we need to create a bot user, and I'm going to call my bot user as Valaxy Help Desk. That's my display name, and the default username is going to be lowercase. I'm just going to turn it on so that my bot is always online so that users can interact with it. Click on add bot user. So there is nothing much here. And the next thing is interactive components. So I already kept it open. As of now it's empty. Just going to click on OK here, and for this moment I'm just going to say HTTPS. This is a temporary URL. We are going to come back and change it, and you don't have to do anything else here. Click on save changes, and once the changes are saved, what we are going to do is we are just going to copy this client ID, app ID, and we are going to take them to our Lex configurations that are needed here. Let's begin by giving a channel name. I'm going to call it Help Desk. And if you remember, when you're trying to publish a bot, you need the stage that we were configuring it. And if you have more than stage, a prod, a test, go ahead and choose the appropriate stage that you want to publish. And for client ID, you can get it from here. I'm going to copy this, put this over here, and then client secret. I'm just going to say show here. Click on activate next. So you will get two URLs, that is the postback URL and the OAuth URL. Make a copy of them. We will be using them in the next steps of configuration in the Slack channel. Let's get back to the Slack administrative page. Go to OAuth and permissions. And the first thing that we are going to add is a redirect URL. And in this case, I've tried it before, so it is there. I'm just going to delete this one. I'm going to click on add new redirect URL. So go ahead and copy this from our Slack page. Here, copy, and put in this URL here. Click on add and save URL. If everything is good, you'll get a success message here. And then the next thing that we need to do here is add some scopes. Once you save the URL, if you can scroll down, you'll find select permissions for scope. Just going to choose the first one, that is going to be chat::write::bot. I'm going to select that. And the next one is team::read. I'm going to select that. And once you've chosen those two, go ahead and click on save changes. So that's all we need to do on the OAuth and permissions page. Once you do that, the next thing is go ahead and choose the interactive components. And you can see here earlier we put in the slack.com URL. We are going to change that to the URL that we got from our Lex bot. So here is the post URL. Copy this and put in here. Once you do this, go ahead and click on save changes. The next step is going to event subscriptions. Let us go ahead and enable event subscriptions, and for the request URL, go ahead and paste the same request URL that you got from Lex. That is, in this case, you will find the postback URL. I've logged out, I'll re-log in later. Just go back here and paste it here. If Slack is able to successfully verify it, you will get this verified tick mark. And then I'm going to add some workspace events here. Go ahead and click on add bot user event, and the user event that I'm interested in is message.im. Select that, and that is the only permission that we need for this bot, and go ahead and click on save change. So if you have not already assigned this bot to a particular Slack channel, go ahead and do that also by publishing this app to that Slack channel. Final step is publishing your app or installing this app to your particular workspace. Go ahead and click on install app to workspace. If you have not done this, go ahead and do this. I'm going to authorize my app here, and now my app is authorized to be posted in that particular workspace. So let us go to our Slack channel. Before going ahead and checking it in our Slack channel, I'm just going to publish my chatbot so that it gets integrated with this channel. Go ahead and click on publish. Now we have successfully published it. So as you can see here, how to deploy bot configuration is there. We have already deployed our bot, so we can go ahead and choose it in our Valaxy channel. Go ahead to direct messages, and I'm going to say look for Valaxy help desk. You can see here Valaxy help desk is there. I'm going to click on go. I'm just going to say what is EC2. So now what is going to happen is the Slack interface is going to get the user information, pass it on to my Lex chatbot, and Lex will process on that information to the Lambda function, and Lambda will check my YouTube channel, see what are the videos that are there, and then it will give you the most appropriate ones based on view count, based on popularity. This is just as a demonstration, as a quick help desk which gives you an easy answer for a query. Say for example, teach me CLI, then it is going to go ahead and see what are the services that are using CLI. I'm just going to verify it, saying CLI is the only service that I'm looking for, and all the videos which are referencing this keyword is going to come and teach me DevOps. So all the videos that are necessary or relevant to DevOps is going to come and be shown here. So this is how you integrate Lex chatbot with your Slack channel. If you have any troubles, go ahead and put them in the comment section. We can learn from each other. If you like our channel, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share to our content so that we can create more of them and share with all of us, and we can all benefit from each other. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.